morning lunch break of the Undercover Policing Inquiry, day 29, tranche 2, phase 2. We've just been listening to the, I say we, I mean I've been here by myself basically. There's a barrier right in front of the public gallery, so you can't actually see any lawyers or anything like that. So it's just me in there listening to the live evidence of AFJ, who was a hunt sab and a squatter and a teenage anarchist from Brighton, but living in Clapham and Brixton in the early 90s, involved in hunt sabbing and South London Action Group and other informal forms of anarchist organising in the area. He attended a lot of anti-fascist protests. We heard about the Battle of Waterloo, we heard about Wapping, things we've heard about quite a few times already at this inquiry. We've seen reports from Andy Coles, who was infiltrating the Hunsab groups he was involved in, but also from Trevor Morris, who was infiltrating the anti-racist events that he was attending. He talks about the kind of anti-fascist activity that he would be involved with, about running at the fascists, disrupting their events. He rejected the idea that these were like anything other than like self-defense events. He talks about running at the BNP in self-defense. He's challenged on this, the idea that perhaps he was being the aggressor. He says, well, the BNP paper sellers might have felt it was an aggressive event. I really feel that the correct answer to those questions is fuck 'em. The fascists don't deserve any of that fucking shit. They can fuck off. It was put to him that HN56 said that the real threat of violence on the far right came from anti-fascists. I mean, I think this is something that we see time and again from the policing, is that they do not recognise that the wider reality of racist attacks is directly influenced by the far right, and just because the formal protests and paper sales that they organise aren't necessarily resulting in serious violence, that the knock-on effect of that kind of political organising results in racist attacks well away from any sort of political sphere, and that the lived reality of racist violence that so many people in Britain have had to endure is fuelled and encouraged by the racist politics of the likes of the British National Party and National Front, and that it's only by disrupting their ability to politically organise, sometimes with confrontational, sometimes called violent action, that we are actually able to make our streets safe and prevent fascist organisations from encouraging racist attacks. I think we should be completely unapologetic in the kind of defence of militant anti-fascism and the kind of confrontation that requires. I realise that might not be the view of a lot of people. I realise that there is respectability that some people look to uphold. AFJ says that his politics has changed now. He believes in representative democracy, the rule of law, and works. He's got a senior position in some company and does not hold the same anarchist politics he had in his youth. Personally, I haven't changed my politics much in my life, so I don't share that sentiment in the least. I think he was acting in self-defence when he ran at the BNP paper sellers and made them run off. He says himself he never really got involved in any of the punching and kicking. I mean, this is something that people don't really understand about the reality of disrupting events, is that if you come big and you come strong and you run hard, then most of the time your opposition just runs away. It's quite unusual to actually get into a genuinely violent situation when there's genuinely like punching and kicking and so forth. There was quite a funny bit where he talked about carrying bottles of Lucozade, and it said, you carry them as a weapon? It's like, no, it's not a weapon, it's a bottle of Lucozade. And it's like, yeah, but you'd use it as a weapon. It was like, no, just carry a bottle of Lucozade, which, classic. Like I said, I'm here by myself, so you're just going to get me with the updates for the rest of the day. Look, I can actually turn the thing around and show how empty the place is. There was one person just came in just went to the break. But yeah, anyway, cheers. See you later.